Thanks for tuning in to one of our Healthy Home videos. Today we have with us Dr. Shellie Russell. She's a pediatrician and she practices in Worcester, Ohio. Welcome, Shellie.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, today we're going to be talking about the health effects of asbestos in the home. You know, asbestos was used in the building process of older homes. They used it in drywall insulation, roof tiles, floor tiles. What are some of the adverse health effects of breathing asbestos?
For me as a pediatrician, obviously I'm concerned about immediate effects and then long-term effects. Immediate effects, obviously any sort of irritant can cause flare-ups in lung problems like asthma. But the long-term effects can be quite profound. So things that kids get exposed to in their formative years certainly can have a tremendous effect 3 or 4 or 5 decades later.
So Dr. Russell, what are some of the adverse effects of breathing in asbestos?
So we can see irritation, of course, at a young age that can cause symptoms like coughing, but typically we don't see that chronic difficulty with either the lungs or the throat or the GI tract until later on in life in the 30s, 40s, or 50s. There is even a rare type of cancer that occurs in the lung tissue called mesothelioma.
So this is something they're not even going to know what caused it.
Well, I certainly think that we know what causes mesothelioma. It's just trying to figure out where people got exposed
when
and
they got exposed. So if they were in a home and there was some asbestos that was crumbling and someone was able to breathe it in at a young age, it's going to affect them, you know, maybe 20, 30 years down the line?
Absolutely. And I think the other place that we as adults need to remember, our kids are in schools for a large portion of their life. And so schools need to be healthy as well. And I certainly think that asbestos, both in the home and the schools, can lead to lifelong effects.
So we understand now that it causes long-term effects, but once you're diagnosed with that, what's the chance of survival?
So mesothelioma, it's cancer that affects the lining of sometimes the lungs, sometimes the heart, and the GI tract. And about 50,000 people are diagnosed with it, and the survival rate at 5 years is only about 8%. So it's a very serious, very difficult to treat disease. Once again, prevention is key here.
Well, Shellie, thanks for all the information. It kind of brings light of how important this subject really still is. And stay tuned for one of our next Healthy Home videos.